Do you ever feel like you're going crazy? We feel like we're going crazy.
Something's off in my head, something doesn't seem right. Can't sleep in this bed, I stay up all night. Gonna be up all night. Yeah, I lie here awake, my eyes start to shake, my mind's an earthquake. Oh, I can't even, I stop breathing, this room's spinning. There's no drug to cure this kind of crazy.
We're trying to measure and double check the exact direction that we're going to point our solar panel array, right? So we come out here a couple of weeks ago and we kind of marked this out, but now we're coming back with the compass and this measurement here, and this is a straight line. It's staked and it's just run straight. Like there's no curves in it or anything. It's a straight line. This says 140. Now if I go to the middle of the line, oh wait, now it says 140. Of course it works now. No, and this says 155.
A few minutes ago it said 159.
120.
120.
I don't know.
50 something.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It's not. It's a straight line, right? Right? Like it should be the same all the way. So we're going to go to the hardware store and see if we can find a real compass and not trust all this fancy tech stuff and see if we can figure out what in the world is going on, because this doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, we've solved the mystery because we went and got a regular compass and it did the same thing. And we're like, do we live on an alien fault line? What is going on? So anyway, we just realized it's a bunch of steel pipes right the direction we were going. And we were down low and they were interfering with the magnetic compass. Also, the stakes are metal, and I think those are also interfering because we would take it to the very end, and then to the middle, and then to the other end. So, we're geniuses. You're welcome.
Okay. We're going to use this back line.
Yes,
Now that we
the
figured
back
that out.
line is far enough away from the pipes where it's not interfering.
And it's angled the right way.
So we know this is at the right, so we're going 10 degrees east.
10 degrees east of south.
East of south.
Watch out. Hi, baby.
Hey, kitty. So this line is the right direction. So then we have to make holes for 4 piers on the back wall and 4 piers on the front. And they just have to be 8 foot, 10 inches apart. It really doesn't matter where they start. I mean, maybe we move it in a little, or I don't know.
I think this is a great starting point right here.
Is that going to get in the way when we auger, though?
No, he can come in this way.
Okay.
Okay, so.
So we're going to mark the first hole?
Yes.
And then the next hole, and then the next hole.
Gotta mark all these A-holes. Or 8 holes.
8 holes. The 8 holes.
8 holes.
Oh, jeez. Well, once we got the lines all paralleled and squared, it was actually really easy to mark the
Yeah.
holes. Seriously. So,
Turns out, just don't put metal in front of your compass.
yeah, I didn't even think. Yeah.
Anyway,
Now we know.
we got it marked. So the next step is to call our friend that has a tractor.
And we rented an auger extension because his only goes 3 feet. And we're supposed to go 7.5.
I think his is 4.
Well, his is 4.
And then we got a 4 for the extension. So we can go 7.5
So that
feet
should
deep.
get us down where we need to go. So
Yeah. So gotta make some calls.
let's do it. All right.
Now that we got some sweet shades from William Painter, we are ready.
That's it. We're just gonna...
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Guys, sometimes people email us over and over and over again about like
Sending something.
putting a link in one of our blog posts or trying to send us stuff. And this guy was just really persistent and wanted to send us free sunglasses. So we're like, cool, send us some
Yeah.
sunglasses.
And they're really nice.
They're real nice. So thanks.
So hopefully we don't scratch
We're
them
going to
up.
scratch them up today. It's
No,
going to
we're
happen.
Earlier, we measured and marked where our solar array is going to go.
Yes.
But we're switching gears on you guys.
Yes, our friend's coming over tomorrow with his tractor to auger that, so we've got some other things we got to do while we're waiting on that. So
it's time to work on the beam that goes across the guest room.
we're going to call it the faux beam. That's right, the faux beam.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to actually make this look like a really chunky beam.
Yeah, so it's
Mostly-
1 LVL, right?
Mostly just because we don't want to put more panels up.
Yeah. But also because we have to attach a fan to it, and the fan can't like be sticking out on the sides of the
1.5
little
inch
beam. So what we're going to work on now is cutting all of the like spacers and pieces to try to flesh this thing out and to make it look bigger than it is. So we've got our plan. We've gone back and forth about 50 times on how we're going to do this, as usual.
And for me, I just have to do it.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to look at a piece of paper and understand
Just
it,
gotta
but I can
feel
just
it. Yeah.
get up there and do it.
Yeah, but so we've taken all our measurements and we've decided how we're going to block it and how we're going to space it. And then we're going to take the plywood we put on the ceiling and put that on the outside of it to make it look like one big,
Oh, we're just going to show it.
massive...
Why do we
What?
have to explain it all? Let's just show it.
I just thought we were going to explain
No.
it. Oh,
Let's
Yep.
just build it.
Fine, we're going to go cut some wood.
I'm going to measure.
Why? Okay, we got all our spacer pieces in and where our electrical box is going to go for the fan. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get to come back and put in all the plywood that will go around it and make it look like a big chunky beam.
Stars up above me, stars in my eyes, fire below me, starting to rise. I'm my own captain, hanging on tight tonight. Pointless to try and turn back the time. I've never been this old in my life. Load up my spaceship, tear through the sky. I might leave regrets and wishes and hopes and bets, and wondering what would happen. Think I'll leave it all behind. I don't wanna wake up and let my dreams die. This moment I'm making my
All right, tractor's here. Let's auger some holes.
show you what I'm made of and give my dreams life. I put it all on the line, just like I'm young, wild and alive. I'm young, wild and alive. 'Cause fear's not part of the plan. Taking the wheel into my own hands. Green on the signal, foot on the gas tonight. If I want to, I'll never learn. And if I want to, watch me, I can. Circle the globe and do it again, I might. Leave regrets and wishes and hopes and bets, and wondering what would happen. Think I'll leave it all behind. I don't wanna wake up and let my dreams die. This moment I'm making mine. Don't tell me I'm wasting time. I'll show you what I'm made of and give my dreams life. I put it all on the line, just like I'm young, wild and alive.
So it's a little later in the day, and obviously we did not get our holes dug. So just wanted to kind of back up and explain what we were trying to do. Based on the engineering specs, because our panel array is so large, for a 12-inch hole, we needed to go down 7.5 feet. And 5 feet of that, the pipe needed to be down in the ground. The piers, I guess is what you call them. So we talked to our friend down the road. He had a tractor and he already had a 12-inch auger that was 4 feet tall. And so he was like, well, if we need to get down to 7.5 feet, we're going to need a 4-foot extension. So we rented that from Tucson. We brought it all the way back here. But when he got his tractor here and we started doing it, we realized that his auger, he couldn't raise it up more than like 6 feet, 5.5 feet. And so we realized that even if we were able to dig down that full 8 feet, we wouldn't be able to get the auger back out of the ground because he just physically couldn't pull the arm up that high. So we had to just call the whole thing off, and we're gonna have to reevaluate how we do it. Right now the top contender is that we go with 24-inch holes, which would mean we only have to go down 5.5 feet, which that's a lot more doable. He's got the room in his arm to do that, but it means we need like 5 times more concrete, which we're not excited about having to buy. So we're still doing a little research. We're probably going to come back to this next weekend when we've had a little time to talk to the rental place and see what they have available, and then schedule with our friends. So it's okay, we'll get to it. We just didn't get it done this weekend.
All right, we're back in the shed after the whole drilling fiasco that did not work out. So we're gonna be working on wrapping our beam, and right now we're just working on making sure our supporting 2x4s that we've already put up are plumb so that we can measure and cut. The plywood is gonna go on the outside as well as the underside of this beam. Lots of measuring.
Can you see that? Can you see it? It's a huge moth. It's huge. It's freaking me out.
Is it really that big?
Yeah. It's
You want me to get, like-
this big?
You want me to get like a big ball jar and a lid so you can like capture it and like
Yeah.
I'll get like a huge ball
Dad
jar.
wants to capture it.
I'm not capturing that. It's not. Oh. It's like a bat. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Where is it?
That's like a bird.
It's been a rather unproductive week. What feels like.
Yeah,
There's a lot of planning in the background.
Yeah, lots of, like, a whole lot of measuring for the solar panel mount, a lot of measuring for this beam, for all the pieces, little pieces we needed to cut.
Yeah, but as
To-
far as like visual,
It didn't look like we
Progress?
made a lot of progress,
no.
other than finding the scariest moth I've ever seen.
Yeah,
But that was good progress.
no. So anyway, the next step on this beam is to just wrap it. We got some tricks up our sleeve that we're gonna try on the plywood that's gonna cover all this. I know it looks like a mess, and there's probably a better way that we could have done this,
Probably.
but this is the way we do it.
I think it wouldn't have been so janky if we hadn't realized that the
But-
LVL was a little crooked about
Well-
halfway into it.
It's not crooked at the ends. It's like it tilts
It
just like
twisted.
a 1/16 of an inch off. So
So we had to make a lot of tiny adjustments.
Yeah.
So that when you look up at this beam,
it's
you're not going to be like, why does that not look right?
Well, also we have a fan that's going to hang from it, so we want to make sure that's
It's level and solid, and yeah, we don't
Yeah.
want it like, we don't want the fan like eventually, you know,
falling on somebody.
flying off because it wasn't level to begin with. So
Yeah. Anyway, guys, we got to stop talking.
all that to say, we didn't really get anything done this week.
Yeah.
High five.
But if you made it to the end of this video,
High five.
because there was nothing to see in this video.
We're sorry. We'll do better next time. I promise.
So guys, even though there wasn't a whole lot of progress this week, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. How's that?
Bye.